Yeah. So after the last week, we spent a lot with that big.
We got
Isn't it a lot?
So there is a lot. All right, 6 o'clock, we'll call the meeting order, start with the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mr. Brock.
Here.
Mr. Grant.
Here.
Mr. Jefferson.
Here.
Mr. Sawyer.
Here.
Mr. Schoen.
Here.
Lori Trigger here. Attorney Schwer is absent today.
Thank you. First on the agenda is the approval of the regular meeting minutes from July 13th. And if everyone's had a chance to review those minutes, is there a motion to approve? So moved. Have motion, is there a second?
I will second.
I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, next is approval of the claims, July 14th through August 10th. Is there any comment or discussion on those?
We're making another payment to the tank company, correct? They keep, according to Wexler, they keep giving them the runaround. Is there any performance stuff built into that?
Well, there is, but we're not paying, we're paying for it with the loan, not on this docket. That is something that they would have to go after separately. What they're paying now is, what he's approved now is things that they have done. They won't approve anything that hasn't been done, because we can't pay things in advance.
No,
So,
I think not.
I don't know where they stand on what they're doing. I know they're behind, but the rest of it I don't know offhand. But anything that Wessler approves is approved because they looked at it.
On the claims, you're saying.
Well, they approved that.
Okay.
They're just asking for you guys to see it, so you know what's coming out of that loan. And then Tyler signs off on it, that we approved it because we know what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, John and I attended the last progress meeting. Basically, Wessler laid out a list of things that they need to get done for the next meeting, next
Right,
payoff.
right,
So everything on this one is, we're squared away.
right.
Okay.
I would tell you, if he told me that something wasn't done, I would tell you that, you shouldn't pay this because this wasn't done.
Okay.
So I wouldn't let you pay for something that's not, the town doesn't have, so.
Right.
All right, is there any other discussion on the claims?
I will move to accept.
I have a motion to accept the claims, is there a second?
Second.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Claims are approved, thank you. Clerk treasurer report.
I'm still working on the budget. I should have that to you in the next week or two so you can review it before the next meeting. The next meeting will be the public hearing. The meeting after that will be the adoption. I have some preliminary numbers right now, but I don't have it totally done. And also we are having the parking lots done and the streets cleaned tomorrow, curbs painted for the Pork Festival. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Attorney Schwer is not here. Parks Department, don't see Orville. All right, I know they've been busy doing a lot of work and doing good stuff. So. Police Department.
Everything's pretty quiet, easy going. Obviously, Predibus has left our department to go to county. He's in the academy already. He has to redo the academy to to a tier 2, so that's a sacrifice. We hired Brad Wilborn. He's just been cut loose, so which is in time because then at the end of the month we have to send Hodge to the academy, and so we're going to be flopping through people like crazy.
Yeah,
But
busy.
hopefully by next April, we'll have a full staff that can be certified department. So
Awesome. All right, well, you guys are doing good work. Appreciate it.
we're trying.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Code enforcement. All right. Building inspector, Will's not here. Stormwater management.
Our big project over on Ross has been delayed due to NIPSCO. NIPSCO's relocation of gas lines. They're just dragging their feet. They're not even giving a time frame right now. So our contact with Lawson Fisher emailed, the last was on Wednesday. No response from NIPSCO at all. Surprise, surprise. So we're just in a holding pattern. That contract has been awarded to Reeve Riley, but it's just in a holding pattern until gas services get moved. They can't mobilize and come in and start their work till we're ready to go. So we've had to make adjustments to the contract, or will be making adjustments to the contract because it was a start date and finish date.
Yeah.
Contractors can't adhere to those when they can't get started. No fault of theirs, no fault of ours, just NIPSCO's doing so. Other than that, we got a couple small projects we're working on. One's over by the school on College Avenue. We found that 2 pipes that we thought were connected are about 90 feet of separation between them. So water doesn't magically Bluetooth between 2 pipes anymore.
No.
So we have to figure that out, and that's a problem over by the school. Unfortunately, they're gonna have some cones and some traffic area tore up once school starts. We were hoping to get it done before school started, but not gonna quite happen, but we're working towards a fix.
All right, appreciate everything you're doing. Fire department.
Everything's going good, gearing up for Pork Fest, looking forward to serving the community with that event that we have. Other than that, still 2 people in Fire Academy classes, and everything's good.
All right, I'd like to hear it. All right, so move on to new business. First is approval of pay app number 5 for Caldwell Tanks. That is for $288,200.29. If you look at that, John and I attended the progress meeting, and everything on this pay app is payment for work that's already been done. So there's some delays with the tank itself and some other things that we're waiting on, but those are going to be addressed with the next pay app. So if you had a chance to review that, is there any questions or other discussion on pay app for Caldwell? Alright, if there is no other discussion or questions, is there a motion to approve pay app number 5 for Caldwell Tanks?
Also move.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's approved. Okay, next we have approval of pay app number 13, request 31 for IHC construction for $293,738.33. This is for the water treatment plant. Again, John and I attended that progress meeting, took a tour of the progress at the plant, and a lot of good things going on and good progress has been made. But again, this is all for work that's already been completed.
Yeah, they stated that they were waiting on a couple valves, and once they get those, they may do a preliminary run to make sure the thing works. And
Yeah, we're looking at potentially November, December to have that up and running, so that'll be nice to see that.
And they can run without the tank.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other discussion on that? Okay, if there's no other discussion, do I have a motion to approve pay app number 13 for IHC?
I move.
Motion, is there a second?
Second.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. All right, so we've got listed on the agenda for new business. I did want to talk about, so I've reviewed some ordinances, and our EDC ordinance says those appointments are one-year appointments. So I'm trying to figure out if those are 1 year, like a calendar year, or are we starting January with new appointments, or are they individual 1-year appointments from the date they were appointed? Is there-
I would suggest that we try to get all appointments uniform.
The ordinance says that their appointments go till January 31st. They're reappointed January 31st. The first one was June. It was left at June, but when you read it, it doesn't say that. I talked to Attorney Schwer, and he said January 31st would be when they would be up, and we would start from there.
Okay. Yeah, and I have no problem with that, I just want to be clear, because the ordinance itself isn't clear on that, so, you guys agree there with that? You want to go with January, or, the language of the ordinance doesn't say that, I don't know if we need to amend the ordinance
It does say
to say
that.
that.
It does say that.
Okay. I didn't see that when I read it, unless it says it in a separate ordinance
I'll send
somewhere.
it to you, but it does say it.
Okay, let me see. Let's see. So in the ordinance for the EDC, it says 7 members shall be appointed by the town council. Each commissioner serves a 1-year term and may be summarily removed at any time in their term. There is no requirement for specific political affiliation. So I don't see anything in there about.
Should be the next section that says what their terms are. The beginning term is till January 30th, and that was because they June 30th, because they started June 30th.
Okay.
And so it went from 1 year to 1 year then, and it should be in that paragraph, in that section.
Yeah, and it may be, I'm just looking at the membership appointment section, so.
Well, it would be it would
Yeah,
be a
it's in a-
different section, what
Yeah.
they serve.
No, that's fine, I just wanted to clarify, so. If that's the case, then we will address that in January. So if there's people on the EDC that want to stay on it, I'd still like to hear from them. I think it's important for them to meet with the board members, and want to hear from them, and, know that they're interested, so.
Well, they'll come in January, because I will let them know that their term's up January 31st.
Yeah.
So they'll either come January or February,
Yeah.
and you can ask them whatever you want to ask them.
Sure. Yeah, I put a couple of requests out for them to reach out and get in touch with us to try to schedule just meetings with them or talks with them, and I haven't heard anything back from any of them, so. But I'll put that request out again, and if they are interested, we'd like to hear from them. Okay, that's all I've got on EDC. Anybody else have anything else?
Do we have some ordinances that we need to review that maybe make some changes in that no longer apply for one reason or the other? Do we know that for sure?
I don't know.
All right, is there anything from anybody out there?
Portfest update, all of the permits have been approved, insurance is in, everything's been turned into the office. As far as I know, there's no more documents needed, so we're ready to rock and roll basically. I've got porta potties ordered, tables and chairs, tents, all that's going to show up. I'm going to the Parks Board meeting on Wednesday to talk about what's going on at the park. But we have about, I think it's like 95% vendor spot full. We have some new vendors that are coming this year, some new food vendors that haven't been there before, so I'm kind of looking forward to those. And Nate Venturelli Friday night, Party Foul on Saturday night. Weather's looking pretty good. If we can get all this rain out of the system this week, I kind of hope for that, so that way next week is pretty dry.
Yeah.
But so far so good. We're on track for a good festival.
Cool. I appreciate it.
Question for Rico. Will we be able, the vendors, will they set up in front of our storefronts? Or
I do not have anyone in front of yours now, no.
Oh,
No, there was a miscommunication with the one that was set up in front of your table last year, and by the time we had started laying everybody out, we didn't realize it until the last minute.
All right.
But no, you don't have anybody in front. So in case anybody is curious how we do this, so all of the businesses in town that are open have a 6-foot berth in front of their door, basically. So they got 3 feet on one side, 3 feet on the other side. We won't put vendors in front of their doors if they're gonna be open. Obviously, you know, like the Subway's closed now. You know, I talked to the liquor store owner. He doesn't have any problem with me putting somebody in front of a closed building. So if you're a business, I give you first opportunity to have a booth that goes the full 12 feet if you choose. But yeah, we give 6-foot berth to all
and
doorways.
that'll work. I don't need 12, but I just need, and the entranceway.
Yeah,
People can get in.
no, the entrance ways, that's the most important part, yeah. So,
All right, thanks.
I think you do a great job, because I know how hard that job is. I had it for 2 years.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah,
not an easy thing.
I'm on blood pressure medicine now, so yeah, that helps.
No, it's a good time and people appreciate it, and it's nice seeing everybody out and about that day. And all the behind the scenes stuff is recognized, so appreciate it.
And just so everybody knows, those pink cards that you see in the businesses that have the dates on them, that goes directly to my cell phone. So during the day, we're not gonna have the hospitality tent that has typically been there because somebody basically just kind of sits there all day and doesn't do anything. So I'll have signage up if anybody needs to get a hold of me. If you can get one of those pink cards from their Ace Liquor Store, First Source, that has my direct cell phone number on it.
All right, thank you. Anything else for anyone out there? All right, I also did forget, we have 4 applicants for 2 open BZA applications. I haven't heard of any.
Problem with that is the position that's available for the BZA is a plan commission appointment from the plan commission membership. It's from, there's one from the plan commission membership,
Okay.
and then there's another one by the town council president that is a plan commission member.
Okay, so according to the town website, right? Let's see, 1 member from the planning commission appointed by the planning commission. According to the town website, that is Ms. Arndt,
Yes.
right? So,
There's a second member of the plan commission appointed by the town council president also. That was Lois's position.
okay, let me see. 1 planning commission member, okay. So we have, okay, so 1 position open that would be a non-planning commission member, and then 1 that's planning commission member. So what you, am I understanding that
I'm
correctly?
saying it's a planning commission member
Okay,
appointed by the president.
sure. Okay. Let's see.
There's 3 appointments by the council president.
Mhm.
It's 1 planning commission member
Yep,
and 2 non-planning commission not members.
okay,
And then there's 1 member appointed by the town council who is not a planning commission member.
all right, so that position's open,
That position is not open.
no?
And then a member of the plan commission appointed, no, that's the position that's open, sorry, I said that wrong. The member of the plan commission appointed by the plan commission, which is Susie.
All right. Okay, so, either way, we've got an open position that people have applied for, so do we want to sit down with them as a board? And everybody seems very well qualified, and I think that's a decision that I've
They're not qualified because they're not plan commission members.
Okay. not understanding.
So, there's 3 appointments by the council president, one planning commission member.
Right. So one,
Yes, which was the lowest,
Right.
and that's the position that is open.
sure, so someone from
So
the planning
there's 2
commission could be.
non-plan commission, which is Kevin Sire
Uh-huh,
and John Hackett.
Okay.
The member appointed by the town council, who is not on the planning commission, is Bob Forster. And the member of the planning commission appointed by the planning commission is Suzette. So Lois Koval's position is open, and it's a president position, but it's a plan commission member.
okay. All right, I think the confusion on my end is because the website's not up to date, then.
What do you mean the website's not up to
The
date?
town website. So town website says we have three members on the EDC.
Okay, well, the 4th one wasn't added,
Or,
that's
sorry,
why.
BCA.
John Hackett probably
Okay.
wasn't on there.
Okay. All right.
So the members that applied are not qualified to be on there.
Okay. All right. How often do we update this website?
I update it as often as I can.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So there's been a few issues with the website being out of date and people applying for things because they're being misled by the website.
No, there hasn't, and had you told me this beforehand or asked me any questions whatsoever, I could have answered that question for you. But you have not asked me anything, you just advertised.
Well, I ask a lot of questions and,
Not to me, you don't.
okay, and things don't get answered.
You have not asked me one question, not one.
Going,
You have never asked me about the BZA. You go on and on about
No.
this.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I asked a question about the
This meeting
BZA.
opened, you go on and on, but you have not asked me anything,
yeah,
ever.
okay, well,
Yeah, okay.
we can agree to disagree.
We will disagree.
All right, excellent. Okay, so, BZA thing, we'll address that with the planning commission appointment. All right, is there anything else from anybody out there? All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
That motion, is there a second?
Second.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Adjourned.